Forget the brochures, forget the postcards. New York City is a beast, a living, breathing monster that sucks you in and spits you out, changed. This ain't no Disney ride, folks. This is the real deal. It's raw, it's gritty, it's beautiful, and it's absolutely unforgettable. You think you know this city? You've seen it in movies? Think again. First-timers, listen up. Get ready for sensory overload. The cacophony of taxis, the smell of hot dogs on every corner, the kaleidoscope of humanity. It's a lot to take in, but that's the beauty of it. This city throws everything at you, all at once. No apologies. So, what are you waiting for? Grab your walking shoes, your appetite, and an open mind. We're about to dive headfirst into the heart of the Big Apple. Get ready for a wild ride. Alright, let's get the obvious out of the way. Times Square. Yeah, it's touristy. Yeah, it's crowded, but you gotta see it at least once. The lights, the energy, it's like stepping into a video game. Get your photo op, grab a slice of questionable pizza, and move on. Next up, Central Park. The city's green lung, a much-needed escape from the concrete jungle. Walk the paths, rent a boat, people watch. It's a different pace here, more relaxed. But don't let that fool you, there's still a certain edge to it. This is New York City after all. And of course, no trip to New York is complete without a visit to Lady Liberty. Take the ferry over, climb to the top, and gaze out at the city skyline. It's a view that'll stay with you. Think about all the immigrants who saw that same view, full of hope and dreams. These landmarks are iconic for a reason. They represent the spirit of New York City. But trust me, there's so much more to discover beyond the tourist traps. Now let's get off the beaten path, shall we? New York is a city of neighborhoods, each with its own unique character. Head up to Harlem for some soul food and jazz. Get lost in the hipster haven of Williamsburg, Brooklyn. Explore the trendy boutiques and art galleries of Soho. For a taste of old New York, take a stroll across the Brooklyn Bridge. The views are breathtaking, and you can almost feel the history beneath your feet. And speaking of history, don't miss the Tenement Museum on the Lower East Side. It's a powerful reminder of the city's immigrant past. And for all you foodies out there, a trip to Chelsea Market is a must. It's a food lover's paradise, with everything from fresh oysters to artisanal cheeses. Grab a bite and wander through the shops. You never know what treasures you might find. The point is, there's something for everyone in New York City. You just gotta know where to look. Section 4, a feast for the senses. From street food to fine dining. Alright, let's talk food. New York City is a culinary melting pot with cuisines from every corner of the globe. You can find anything here, from Michelin-starred restaurants to hole-in-the-wall joints serving up some of the best damn food you'll ever taste. Start your day with a bagel and schmear from a local bodega. Grab a slice of pizza for lunch on the go. And for dinner, the options are endless. Italian, Chinese, Mexican, Ethiopian, you name it, they got it. But don't forget about the street food, folks. The hot dogs, the pretzels, the halal carts. It's all part of the experience. And trust me, some of the best food you'll find in this city is served from a street vendor. Just come hungry. Your taste buds will thank me later. Section 5, the soundtrack of the city. Music in the air. Music is the lifeblood of this city. From the subway buskers to the legendary jazz clubs, New York has a soundtrack all its own. Catch a Broadway show for a night of glitz and glamour. Head to the Village for some live music in a smoky basement bar, or just wander the streets and let the sounds of the city wash over you. You might hear a street performer belting out a bluesy tune on a saxophone. You might hear a group of kids breakdancing in Washington Square Park. Or you might just hear the roar of the subway as it rumbles beneath your feet. It's all music to my ears. Because it's the sound of a city that's alive. A city that never sleeps. A city that's constantly moving and grooving. So, open your ears and let the city serenade you. You might just discover your new favorite band, or you might just find yourself tapping your foot to the rhythm of the city that never sleeps. Section 6. New York state of mind. Leave your heart in the city. New York City. It's not just a place, it's a state of mind. It's a city that gets under your skin, into your bones. It's a city that challenges you, inspires you, and changes you. You'll leave a little different than you came. Maybe a little more cynical, maybe a little more alive, but you'll definitely leave a piece of your heart here. So come on, what are you waiting for? Book that ticket, pack your bags, and get ready to experience the city that never sleeps. Just don't blame me if you never want to leave.